And you know, it only takes one time to get you. And you know, when death comes to fetch you from the law.
Hey guys, I'm back on this channel, long time no see, and it's time to finally do another music review. And it is for the new Eve 6 EP, Grime Value. Now, Eve 6 were a 90s rock band, you know, and their heyday was the 90s, but they've just got some fantastic albums back then. They're so catchy, you know, if you want a personification of 90s rock, just so catchy, so, but also, with a roughness, with a ballsiness, with a real aggressive guitar sound, and, you know, and a fantastic vocalist in Max Collins, who's able to do a great deal of his voice. You know, they had some hits in the 90s, but they kind of got a bit forgotten. You know, lots of 90s rock bands are kind of looked at as dinosaurs now. But you know what? They had a 2012 album, Speaking Code, which I thought was just fantastic, top to bottom, with catchy, brilliant rock songs. So they're still grinding. They've been grinding all this time, and they have just released a new EP, Grime Value. I was really happy to see this turn up because, you know, Eve 6 are a band I'm nostalgic for, and it's nice to put it on and hear them still chugging away, still flying the flag for 90s rock. You know, I love that sound. You know, I wish we could embrace that sound more, and I really do appreciate this EP. The single from this EP is called Black Nova, which is a fantastic moody rock song. Now, the verses kind of are a bit goth rocky, a bit creepy, and you know, Max Collins' voice is perfect for that. And then the chorus comes in, it just becomes this swagger filled attitude rock and roll chorus, kind of in the vein of an Oasis or a Liam Gallagher, with the style of the, you know, the chorus. And you know, it's really in your face, really catchy, and really rock and roll, just pure unadulterated rock and roll. And I love the kind of different sides of this song, the kind of gothy rock verses, as I said, and the just explosive chorus. Angel of the Supermarket shows the more punky side of Eve 6, and I love that. You know, they've always kind of, you know, mingled in pop punk and punk rock, as well as alternative rock, and almost dance rock at times. And they've got a great space that Max Collins can deliver vocally on. And this is kind of like a Blink-182, Green Day type number. But I love when Eve 6 do this, and I defy you, I tell you, this chorus, I defy you to get out of your head. It's one of the catchiest punk rock choruses I've heard in a long time. This is basically putting Green Day to shame. Every time I listen to Green Day now, this is what it should be. You know, and this has got catchy as hell, fun as hell, entertaining as hell, just a great pace to it, great drum sound, great fun lyrics about, you know, falling in love with a girl in a supermarket. You know, it's got that kind of punk rock, regular guy vibes and just DIY vibes to it. And it's got balls to it as well, so it's not overly syrupy. And that's what I find with today's Green Day, you know, it's overly syrupy and this and that. This shows you can still be catchy, you can still be fun, but you can have an edge to it. And I just really appreciate this song. For me, it's the best song on the EP. It's so fun. You know, a lot of this EP feels very just going in the studio, plugging in and playing, which I really appreciate when rock bands do that. And Combine is another song like that. It's just this crazy song about lust and wanting to get your rocks off. That's basically what it's about. But it's just great because it's so wild and reckless and fun. I like your politics and I like your TITS. Like, just what? They really are just going over the top crazy and tongue-in-cheek on this track, but it's just so fun. Again, there's a real sense of fun coming through in this EP, a real sense of just out of control plug in and play rock, you know. I Want to Bite Your Face is an okay song. It's probably, for me, the weakest song on the EP. I feel like it does take the tongue-in-cheek a bit too far, and I feel like Eve 6 can do better than this. But I still kind of get a kick out of it. It's just another song full of silly lyrics. But I really enjoy the guitar sound on this. I really enjoy the kind of, just the way it all feels so spontaneous and so scratchy and rough. You know, it feels like an early album for a band. So it's interesting to see them at this point in their career, you know, making an album that sounds very garage type. Good For You is a fun, tongue-in-cheek song, but it's also very charming. Basically, the lyrics are about listing a bunch of things that aren't good for you, but the chorus is, I'm good for you. You know, it's just fun, you know, and again, you want to hear bands of that time, you know, bands of Green Day and Foo Fighters, you want to hear them doing this, you know, I want some fun, I want some stadium rock fun back. And, you know, the strange thing about this EP is that it's very, you can still imagine it being played to massive crowds, despite it having this scratchy DIY feel, which is an impressive combination, you know, especially Black Nova, you can imagine that being belted out. And, you know, I'd love to hear that live. This whole EP, I really do think is a blast. I think it could probably maybe benefit from some more flashy production to kind of give the songs this epic feel, I guess. But they haven't gone for that. They've gone just for a fun DIY vibe, as I said, and it works for it. You know, it really does. They make it work. And, you know, Max Collins is a real standout on this. His voice in Eve 6 is wonderful, you know, because he can deliver on goth rock, he can deliver on punk rock, he can deliver on alternative rock, he can be charming, he can be funny, he can be obnoxious. Like, you know, vocalists really need to have that, you know, they don't want to sound the same on every song, and Max Collins has always been able to experiment. I really recommend, guys, if you haven't heard any Eve 6, you should go back and listen to their album Horroscope, Speaking Code. It's fantastic, you know. They used to be hitting really on all cylinders, and it's a shame they never hit the, you know, the popularity of a lot of rock bands. So I am back on this channel, guys. I'm thinking of changing the name of the channel to Play It Loud. So let me know if you like that better than this one. I feel like this one's a bit gimmicky, the name of this channel. I just kind of came up with it on a whim. But yeah, I'm back on this channel, so I'm going to be doing more music reviews. Let me know if there's anything you want to see me cover. I'm probably going to be looking at some Manic Street Preachers and The Verve and stuff like that, since I talked about Oasis a while back. But if you're new, also please subscribe to the channel, please like the video. Let me know what you think of this EP, guys. It really is worth going back to check out Eve 6. They're a really, really underrated band. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.